Badmos, IRAT, former EKO of the society as well, former vice president of the society. Then at the back, we have former financial secretary of the society in person of Alhaji Taufik Ali. Cooperative. The is Mr. Alhaji Surajuddin Batula, former supervisory committee member. Next to him is former vice president of the society, Utuman Kayode. So as we progress in the course of the event, other businesses when they were coming in, will be introducing them one after the other. So can we please stand up for the national anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? Okay. Please, can we sit down while we are waiting for the national anthem? Okay. Let's sing the national anthem. 1, 2, go. Please, let's sit down. Sorry, we apologize for the infraction that just occurred now. I thought many of us would not know it. That's why I said, postpone it till when. So, let's clap for ourselves, please. Let's clap for ourselves. Further in the introduction, I want to introduce to you the president of the society in person of Mr. Backward. Cooperative. Next to him is the general of the society, Mr. Femi Onobanjo. Behind at the roll call, in no particular order, is the supervisory committee chairman, Mr. Olawumi Oladeji. Next to me is a member of the supervisory committee, that is Mr. Ashiru. Next to him is the financial secretary of the society in person of Mr. Rashid Rahim. Next is one of the ex-official members, That's official 2, Mr. Shino Akilalu. Next to him is official 3, Mr. Jonathan Oludotun. So, while waiting for on the list here, we have the president of AKETE. By the time he's here, we will introduce him. We are expecting the chairman, EKO Kotu, NCDA, Comrade Lasisi Akisola, the council treasurer of Surulere, Mrs. Omotara Sherifa. Then we have the president of EKO from Lagos State chapter, waiting for him, Pastor Samuel Ariyo. The registrar of EKO from Mr. Sulaiman Yaya. Then the president of Lagos State Cooperative License Account Manager. By the time all of them are around, we will formally introduce them to you. Let's proceed. What is next on the program of the event is welcome address of the president. President, sir.
Yeah. I wanted to test also before we proceed. In cooperative movement, we have our slogan, we have our own language. I'm not surprised that many of us we don't know it, but not coming ourselves with those slang or slogan. In cooperative, when we want to charge ourselves up, so that we say coop, say cooperative. If we ask us where, say there, everywhere. Or is there anywhere that you don't find a cooperative movement? No. Or we say cooperative oneness, cooperative power, cooperative progress. So if you hear any of those charge, please respond accordingly. Good morning. Then before I give my welcome address, I want us to observe something that maybe as a last year, if you are around, printed a hard copy of our program, but this year now, you will see that program, all our program on your tag. You have the QR code there. Some of you are not aware. So take out your phone, go to your QR code QR scan. Then scan it, you will see all the program there. So all the program for the 64th AGM. Are we there? So that's one of the innovations we are bringing into our society. And then I want to inform you that this program, this event is running live on all our social media and YouTube, Facebook, X, all our Instagram. So please put your hands together for our society too. The cooperative services in absentia, the area officer, the Lagos Mainland area office also in absentia, the president, Lagos State Cooperative Federation Limited, the #1 cooperator in Lagos State, Mr. Oladipo Shobile Esquire, members of the management committee, our highly regarded past leaders of society, headed by the emeritus president, Baba Anthony Agoji. Eminent cooperative leaders in Lagos State, my esteemed delegates, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is with great joy and heart full of gratitude to Almighty God that I welcome you all to this 64th annual general meeting of our great society, EKO AKETE Mainland Cooperative Multipurpose Society Limited. First and foremost, I would like to acknowledge all our stakeholders. Let me especially acknowledge the presence of the Director of Cooperative Services, though not around yet, and also the area officer in charge of Lagos Mainland area office. Because their related guidance and support has continued to strengthen our adherence to cooperative principles. I also welcome the President of Lagos State Cooperative Federation, Pastor today, our past leaders, eminent cooperative leaders, sister societies here present, members of the press, corporate bodies and vendors, and most importantly, our loyal delegates and members. Can you please put your hands together for yourself in appreciation? Your presence today compounds your faith in the cooperative movement and in particular the EKO AKETE Mainland Cooperative Multipurpose Society Limited. Fellow operators, since our last AGM in August 2025, the country's economic environment has remained challenging. Rising inflation, increased cost of fuel and transportation, and general cost of living pressures have tested the resilience of households and businesses alike. Despite these headwinds, Young Management Committee chose to stay focused on the cooperative mandate, that is, to push in the action through savings, affordable credit, and viable investment for our members. Our performances and achievements from January to December 2025, by the grace of God and your collective support, year 2025 and the first 8 months of 2026 have been remarkable for the EKO AKETE Multipurpose Limited. In terms of growth, we have recorded a beautiful increase in total income generation compared to 2024. This growth was driven by higher loan portfolio quality, improved loan recovery, and diversified income streams for our investment outlets. Profitability. Society achieved a significant increase in net surplus of the year ended by 4th December 2025. This is represented by our treasurer structure, but I am pleased to report that our surplus position is the strongest in recent years. Investment. Our investment outlet continues to yield profit and value. The management committee remains prudent in deploying members' funds into low risk and high return ventures that align with cooperative ethics and regulatory guidelines. Members benefit. In line with our commitment to reward reality, the society sustains the regular payment of dividends on member savings and share subscriptions. These are a way of ensuring that your money works for you, even in difficult economic times. Governance and structure. The management committee, supported by the 64 zonal coordinators, standing committees, and other ad hoc committees, has strengthened the internal control, improved service delivery, and enhanced transparency across all operations. My deepest appreciation goes to the entire management committee, the research committee, chairman and members of various committees, our estate managers, the zonal coordinators and secretaries, and our dedicated staff. Your teamwork, sacrifices, and commitment has made this success possible. To our members, I want to thank you for your
Acting Executive Secretary of NASCO, in person of Mr. Tom Owóẹ̀yẹ. Please start with your organization. So, what next on the program of defense now is a goodwill message. Also, we are going to be the representative of any officer. In our midst, also, so the next thing on the program of defense is good news message. And in order to go faster, we have our Papa to be the first speaker in person of Anthony Colin Adeji to give us his good news message. My goodwill message. No, I say protocol. However, permit me to take see these concepts because I want to recognize full breathing space. So, the director of committee is not around. She is one. The representative of the director of cooperative services here present. Mrs. Evelyn Akefalaye, ex-executive secretary of NASCO. They should retire every time they come on and they come out wow. And you are money. Then other invited guests here present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to you all. Let us thank and return all glory and honor to the Almighty God for counting us worthy to witness this day. We are here again to grace the 64th annual general meeting of our illustrious society. First and foremost, I wish to congratulate the President and his management team, as well as the chairman and members of the supervisory committee for keeping the flag flying. We are 1 year in office and have demonstrated absolute and total commitment
to the job entrusted to you. I wish you more grace to work. Before I proceed with this short address, it is important to eulogize and appreciate our founding fathers, led by the late Pa Stephen Aderidebe Oluwebi, 1917 to 1978, for their foresight in laying a solid foundation and template on which succeeding leaders have been building upon. These pioneer leaders were great men of vision, valor, and integrity. May the souls of the faithful departed, through the mercy of God, continue to rest in perfect peace. Amen. The electoral meeting, apart from receiving and considering the reports of the previous year, also affords all friends and colleagues the rare opportunity to reunite, fraternize, and exchange banters. It is usually a memorable occasion. You are in the Unified Local Government Standards Commission, where the tsunami postings usually occur, and then we will meet your old friends, but I'm sure today you will be fraternizing with such old friends and colleagues. In the last 64 years of her existence, the society has recorded tremendous achievements which have already been highlighted by the President in the Management Committee's report. My fellow members, I want to appreciate you for your continuous and unflinching loyalty, resilience, and unwavering commitment to the development and growth of society. I want to appeal to you to always give the Management Committee your maximum support for efficient and effective service delivery. One important issue I want to share with you this morning is that the cost of running the society today has increased astronomically, and a timely solution is needed to keep the machinery of management afloat for quality service or services. The decision has to be made at this August forum today. In conclusion, I wish to salute and appreciate the elders of this institution for their wise counsel and quality advice, which have been impacting and inspiring the Management Committee's performances. On this note, I wish to thank you all for your patience and rapt attention. God bless you all. Thank you.
We can go better. Please give Baba a round of applause. Oladipo Ishola is the oldest member alive of the society. You are welcome, Baba. Yeah, I want to inform you that as we speak now, this program is being run live and direct on YouTube. If you want to make use of it or go through your YouTube, just type 64th Annual General Meeting in AKETE Cooperative Multipurpose Society Limited. Just type that, it will bring it on YouTube. You will bring everything live and direct. In our midst are the representative of the officer or the cooperative movement. We have Mr. Adobelu Abiola and Mr. AKETE Adebayo. They both represent the area officer. Please stand up for the recognition. We are still of good legacy. The next president going to come is the double cap sheet, the president of the NASCO Fed, as well former president of our Green Society, Mr. Oladipo Ishola Esquire.
Thank you very much. My elders, the president of our society, Mr. Soto Family, other members of the planning committee, I greet you all, other leaders that are seated here in this hall. I say good morning. Most importantly, to our esteemed members, because the society is here because the members are there, and that the member committee is here because we have our team members. So I want to congratulate the member committee, and most importantly, our team members for keeping faith with the society. Baba mentioned a while ago that the society is 64 years. So we've been able to attain the age of 64 years because faith in the society. So I want to thank you. I want to congratulate you. We thank you, EKO, because Mining Committee, AGM, as we all know, a venue for members of the Mining Committee to give their report. Yes, and also celebrate the existence of the society. So I celebrate and I congratulate every member of this society for your support to the Mining Committee, because it would not have been possible were it not for the support you have given the Mining Committee. Also, I congratulate the Mining Committee for building on the foundation, on the solid foundation that was laid by past presidents, past members of the Mining Committee, past leaders. Bí àwọn Yorùbá ṣe máa ń sọ, wọ́n ní pé ọmọ òfin bá ìpínlẹ̀ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ṣe aṣọ ọdún àbí kó o tún máa jẹ́ tẹ̀lé ẹ̀kọ́ lágbà. So it is because these elders, this core of elders and leaders are here and giving the members of management advice and also watching their steps, so that whenever they are taking, they want to take a wrong step, then they will quickly draw them back. So members of the leaders, I also want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I want to charge us. I want to charge us to look into the future and view where this society will be in the next 10 years. Where do we see the society in the next 10 years? Where do we see this society in the next 20 years? Yes, we In the next 10 years, we will be 74. Next 20 years, we will be 84. Where do we see the society? When this society was established, I think it was 3 other societies. Those 3 other societies are all gone. Those is the all gone. But to the glory of God, our society is still existing and we're wanting stronger. If you look at the report of the director, that's the director's report, you will see that all the indices of measurement of our society is not what. I mean, they are going up. Talk of the dividend, talk of our surplus, talk of our membership, talk of everything. And that is to show, that is to tell us that our society is waxing stronger. Our society is waxing strong. So I want us to also support the society in the next 5, 10, 20 years. Some of us, majority of us will not be here in the next 20 years. But those of us that are coming behind, please let us support the society. Let us give our all. Let us support, and this transition, whenever it's arising, or whenever there's time for transition, let us be peaceful. Let us be orderly. So once again, I want to congratulate you, our team members, and the members of the management committee, and our leaders. And I wish us well. I wish us happy celebration. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. The next person that is going to give his good message is also a past president of the society, the president of Mr. Wale.
Cooperative. Well, the others have spoken. The emeritus have said many things in print. I just want to share the success of this occasion with you. I'm glad to be part of this occasion because it's one of those avenues where we get feedback from you. We want you to tell us those areas you want us to improve on. We are not just here to just clap and go. Because this is not an electoral NGM, that is, we are not doing any election. It is good for you to let us know those things that you think if we do, you'll be able to at least move your society forward. It's a mere privilege for those of us that are here. We are not better than you. It is just that we had the opportunity at a particular time to be elected by you. And of course, somebody like me, I was not born when the society was established. If I have the opportunity to lead at a particular time, definitely some unborn children too will still occupy this position. Without you, we cannot be. So it is therefore my advice that you should tell us so that we don't think that all that we are doing is good. Because we're going to take painful decisions that we will need to explain to you. Like Baba once said in his speech, that the running of the society is becoming a challenge because of the economy and the policies of government. Definitely, you are the managers yourself, you are the owner, you are the market, you are the everything. That is the beauty of cooperative. So now that we have the opportunity to take a democratic decision on everything that we want to do, I want you to participate actively. Secondly, I rejoice with you because the annual general meeting has been providing us opportunity over the years to measure growth, to see development, and with these faces of our members that I'm seeing today, I'm glad that in the power, I mean, when you see some people and you see their cooperative society and members, from them you can measure the extent of the harsh policies. But the society has been able to assist majority of us in achieving those things that we thought it was too difficult to achieve. So therefore, I congratulate you once again. Okay. This is the 38th AGM that I am attending, which means that even after leaving service, I've attended some. It means that I know so many people that are senior that have been attending the AGM for many years. And that gives me an assurance that we are healthy too, because we will not be reporting deaths so much and health problems. So therefore, mo gbàdúrà wípé àrífà sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. Gbogbo àwọn adájọ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ yìí àní di ẹrù àgbékáfẹ́ ní ọmọ aráyé òkú iṣan ara wa dè wá lóòrè lọ́lẹ̀. Gbogbo ọjọ́ tá a bá máa lò ní ayé wa àlàáfíà gbogbo yìí a máa fi lò. I say welcome to this occasion. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, sir. While Mr. William was giving us the good message, we have in our midst just welcome to the Council Treasurer of the SCPA, Mrs. Monsurat Kwalale Abdul. Please stand up for the recognition. Also, is Prince Esika Afolabi Adose, President Labour Faith Cooperative License Account Managers. Also, in our midst is Mr. Sulaiman Yaya, Assistant Minister, Institute of Cooperative Practitioners of Nigeria, Lagos State Chapter, EKO. Please stand up for the contribution. Cooperative. Yeah, everywhere. Thank you so much. So the next person that is going to give us his good message is, you know, when we came in, I said that's the oldest member of our society alive. That is Justice Ishola Olamutu Baba Kekefus. Please, let's be our family for Baba. That's the oldest member of our society alive. Thank you.
Cooperative, progress. Cooperative, cooperative. Progress. Well, I thank Marie for calling me to just say one or two words. I'm sorry I came in late. In fact, about a week or two ago, I called the president. Said, well, look, usually the time set for this meeting was 11 Even that 11 years, I won't have to struggle with that. Now, you put it at 10. What is happening? You should pay me time now. Only I'm on the team. Now, we thank God. We were to money this time last year. We were here. This time next year, we will be here also. And let me say one or two things. This society has been known for a long time. You heard them saying 1964, And some of us have been with the society for some time and attending this annual general meeting. At least I don't know. For a long time I've been attending the annual general meeting as well. We used to hold it at City Hall. Then we held one at the Museum House. One or two. We thought that we are still alive and kicking. My appeal to members, let me say this, is that we members, whatever position we hold in the society, we have to perform our duty so that the society can keep moving on and not relate to me this best for number one cooperative society. Then the Lagos State. I'm also the president of the Lagos Building and Cooperative Society and so on. We had a portion of land given to us by Lagos State. Trying to build houses for people to rent out fire. Yes. As members of this society, we must make sure that whatever duty or position we hold, we must not fail. We must lay good example to others coming behind. Since some of us never wanted to be in any position or to be members, but I know some people want to be in positions without even thinking whether they can hold that position or perform well in the position. People sitting on this table have held positions and they have done well. There is hardly anyone distinguished that we say, I do not know, or was not around when he was either secretary, treasurer, president, and so on. But they have done well, they did well, and that is why the society is still up. Don't let me bore you. They can't go. So,
much, sir. The next person in line that will give us his goodwill message is actually the immediate president of society, in person of Mr. Sakios Balaji.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me congratulate the President, Mr. Sonjo Faleri, and other members of the management on this auspicious occasion of our annual general meeting. Let me thank them for their hard work and dedication. Mr. President, thank you very much. You see, in cooperatives, a true cooperative thrives when there is a continuity. A true cooperative thrives on structural evolution. So what we are seeing today, today's annual general meeting, shows that our cooperative is built on a rock solid foundation of accountability and transparency. Please let's applaud our management. So let me also congratulate our members. Let me congratulate you on this special occasion. Congratulations, we shall see more of this in Jesus' name. Let me thank you for your unwavering support over the years. You see, in cooperative, leadership is nothing without a supportive membership. Leadership is nothing without a supportive followership. It's because you are here, that's why we are here. So we thank you very much. Our prayer is that our society will continue to grow in leaps and bounds. Ní agbára Ọlọ́run, gbogbo owó tí a bá ń gbà nínú ẹgbẹ́ yìí, ohun dáadáa ní mèremère la máa fi ṣe. A máa fi ralẹ̀, a fi kọ́lé, a fi ṣègbéyàwó, a fi sọmọ lórúkọ, a fi rán ọmọ nílé ìwé, rán ọmọ nílùú òyìnbó, ra mọ́tò ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́. Ní kábàámọ̀ pé a ṣe ẹgbẹ́ yìí. So thank you very much. Proudly EKO AKETE, forward ever, backward never. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. Before we move to the part B of our program, let me remind you, as the President has earlier informed, the QR code on your phone, you can use it to scan the bar on your, delegate tab for you to see everything that is in this program. You scan it, you see everything, the report and all. And as well, let me remind you again, if the ground floor is filled up, there is enough space upstairs where other delegates can make use of that facilities to feel comfortable throughout the process. The next thing on our event of program now is business session, and that is going to be conducted in no any other person than the President of the society, Mr. Sonjo Faleri.
Once again, I want to welcome to this annual general meeting. This is the fourth of its kind. I want to appreciate all my leaders and all our guests and you, the ever supportive members. The next thing we want to consider now is the minutes of the last AGM annual general meeting. A copy has been served for every one of us. Though many of us might not be here last year, but go through it, we consider it, then we adopt before we. I want to give us like 2-3 minutes to please read through. To see if there's any anyway, we have some, at least we have the coordinators our runners. So let's go through the minutes of the last AGM, and if there's any amendment or correction, we point it out page after page. to the next 2-3 minutes.
Page 9. Page 10. Any correction? Page 11. Page 11. Page 12.
on page 13. Yes. Yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
Absolutely.
Page 6, sir.
Page what?
Page 6, sorry, sir. Page 6. On the demand of the president, 3.2 state of society, he said the president expressed concern over the increased rate of membership drawers, large location by retirement and other factors. I want to ask, are there been any progress on the increase of membership?
We are still making corrections. When we get there, maybe the matter arising, the arrangement. Just note it. Can we go back to page 12? Any correction? Page 13. Page 13. Page 14, please. Page 14. Page 15. Page 16. Any version of page 16? Well, last page, page 17. No correction. Well, if there's no any correction on the minutes, can somebody please move the motion for the adoption of this minutes? Yes, madam. Your name and your zone. Can we please give her the money?
Thank you very much. I, Mrs. Kolawole Adeyinka from Surulere, Sube. I hereby move the adoption of the last minutes. Thank you.
Thank you. Any seconder? Thank you very much. Can we now go to the matter arising? Yes. I think we start from that page 6, 3.2. Now can that my brother come out to raise his concern that place?
Sir. Yeah, my name is Raju Razak from Raju West LCD, sir. My concern is the statement 3.2 state of society. The president expressed concern about the increased rate of membership drawers, large education by retirement and other factors. I want to ask, is the cooperative probably working towards, like you like to say, the larger the number, so the larger the members, the more the increase in value of our citizens. So please.
Thank you. Let me first report on this. Yes, we are expressing a large membership withdrawal due to return. And on that regard, I don't think that we can do. We cannot ask members not to retire. And as they are retiring, many want to withdraw their contribution as a kind of fallback after retirement before they get their pensions. I don't know for those that are retired how soon they are getting their pensions and other entitlements. But the fact remains that their contributions during the years of their service is what most of them falling back on before they get their pension. The other factors that we mentioned are those that we withdrawing voluntarily. So we have two types of membership withdrawal, statutory and voluntary. Those ones are those people that want to japa or for any other reason. So, but that other factor has been mitigated to a large extent. And why? Anytime we receive any letter of a voluntary withdrawal, we have a committee on that will reach out to that particular member to ask why he or she wants to withdraw without having reached the retirement age. So most of them they say they want to relocate, or maybe they have one issue or the other. And for those people that have any other apart from relocating, we intervene, and many of them say, okay, you have explained maybe some things they don't understand, and we ask them that, okay, don't worry, step down my letter, I'm still with you. So yes, and in the past few years or few months now, the state government have recruited many more members of staff, and the good news is that we also have our own chunk of a little part of the new staff that have joined us. And I can tell you here, as we hear now, that many of our new members, as are not even up to a year, they are among us here. They are among us here as our delegates. Them to also give them sense of belonging. So it's better now that we are catching them young, so that they can also have that vision and that passion for the society. Am I answering your question? Yes, sir. Thank you very much. We are also still it's not yet over, it's over. See how many staff that are yet to be enrolled. We are also begging people that are members, older members, let's package the gospel of the society to the new ones. To the new ones. You are benefited, you are benefiting from society. Show them the way too. Show them and let them know the benefit that you are benefited from society and the other benefit that are inherent in joining a corporate society. Please, the management or the coordinators cannot do it alone. We still need your help. You have your sisters, you have your brother, you have uncle, or your children that are also joining the civil service. Encourage them to also join the corporate society, especially EKO. AKETE, we have just 2 corporate societies in Nigeria. AKETE and the rest. Am I speaking your mind? Are you promising us that? All right. Address by them. Let's move forward. Page 7. Yes, in the course of the year, the one-day seminar being organized by the Ministry of Cooperative, Ministry of Commerce, Cooperative Trade and Investment. Now, in our own area office, we have a one-day seminar at the last COOPERATIVE this year, okay? And about 250 members attended that one-day seminar. Training is part of one of the principles of corporate society. Education, that's the 5th principle: education, training, and information.
sending our members to retirement seminars too, or organizing a grand seminar for our mobility retirees too, is also fall under that fifth principle. So we also add about we had one in the course of the year, of which about 50 would be retirees also attended in this hall. And other national trainings and seminars, many of our members have been enjoying it. There's no doubt about that. Staff welfare. Yes, in the course of, in order to give our staff to a kind of motivation and encouragement in making us more, being more productive in their course of duty. They also have their salaries reviewed upward, and we have also introduced payment of new bonus to them also. So, as far as our members are concerned, they are also enjoying this too. Membership audit. I can tell you that as a date, we go due to massive, statutory withdrawal. Our membership set are reduced, but thank God for the replacement, of the new, by the new staff to boost our membership strength. At least we have almost 13,000 members presently now. Payment of dividend and payment of dividend and non-interest review. We have also, there's no any issue on the year 2024 dividend and then year 2025 dividend. We have that one is done and dusted. So if we still have any issue with your dividend, maybe you have not received, then see your coordinator. Maybe there's any. Then the one that hello, we are all aware. Even in my welcome address, I said the economic hardship, is still part of the challenges we are having everywhere. And your society, my society, this society, the major means of our income is through the interest we charge on loan granted. And I bet with you that our interest rate that have been in existence for over 10 years now, is the least in Lagos State. That's 8% per annum. 8% per annum. It's a very valuable. Go and ask other society how much they are charging on their interest. And that 8% that has been invested for over 10 years cannot be measured with the present economic realities. And we are clamoring for better dividend, better souvenir. All these things boils down to how much we are earning. Tí máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ sí pé àbẹ̀lò ni ara product tí sáìtì tí à ń tà bóyá electricity ni àbí rice ni. Tí máa bèrè pé àbẹ̀lò ni patronize casa àbí sweat only few. But the only one tó concern at least 98% ló wà ní loan. Tó yẹ pé inú ẹ̀ náà ti rí interest, inú ẹ̀ náà ti generate income tàbí ṣe many of these things. Now there's no doubt that 8% cannot work again. And affect on our local. If you want this society to still exist, because a time like this 8 years ago, 10 years ago, not that children. àbí àwọn òwe tí àwọn tó ń lò àbí àwọn àwọn náà mọ̀ pé everything ti skyrocket. For us to meet up with all our obligations and our responsibilities, I think that I need for us to review our interest rate, and I'm very sure that before the end of today's business, something will be done to that. AKETE cooperative mat. Cooperative mat. I wish to inform you that we have our mat in operation EKO, Badagry. Ikotun here, our hall here. Please patronize our mat here before you leave. Before you go buy something from us. So then EKO Farmers Mat at Alausa. So please patronize us. Lekki property development. As we are all aware, or many of us are aware, like I think was the AGM in Lekki. That's about 2 acres. That's 12 plots. Àti ìlà ó ti ṣe díẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àbẹ́ pọ̀ mi ti owó àwọn mẹ́mbà sí pọ́jẹ́tì yẹn ó súnmọ́ Dangote refinery ní Lekki, so we have been looking out for a very good developer, you know, to have a kind of a joint venture agreement with them. Bàbá akọ ibẹ̀ yẹn. And what we intended using that place for is service apartment. Torí ibi tí ó wà yẹn, tí wọ́n ti mú owó wá padà wọlé. Àwọn tó ń lọ síbẹ̀, nǹkan tó ń gbé wá àti ìgbà wọlé. So tí a bá rí nínú àwa náà tí a ń ṣe estate development àtàwọn àwọn tó ṣe tó tí wọ́n dá ẹ̀kan sí wa. Digitalization initiative, yes, we are reaching a certain stage in this aspect. As a little digression, what we are having here today, a paperless AGM, is part of our election initiative. On your delegate tag, this time you are seeing asset in you. Don't just throw it away like the previous one. You have the QR code here, which you can scan, and you can even save it on your phone anyway. And if you want to print, you can go ahead and print. It contains all the programs for today's activity. This is the 4th annual general meeting. So you have it there. It's part of the initiative. Then the other one is loan application online. Online application for loan. We are all aware that today àwọn ọmọ wa tí àbáwọn èèyàn wa tí wọ́n gbóná nínú this internet of the internet fraud. We are very being careful. As the day almost the final stage now, very soon we will call it as we launch it. Bóyá nínú àwọn tó yẹ apply fún asa ni àbí sweden ni àbí soft loan àbí strong, so that you may not necessarily need to fill paper form, the hard copy. So you apply online, you can do, we process, then at the comfort of your home, you get your alert. That is the level we are taking this society to. And we pray that very soon, I don't have to worship. Membership withdrawal, we have talked about that. So, I'm a pre society is a voluntary society, free entry, free exit. But to what the people are in here, what you retire, what you do, retirement age, to the ready, and that will be innovation. So, we need more members, as we have said earlier on. Okay. Appointments and coordinators, we all have coordinators, few places. Then the trial reports, we will go there very soon. Other matters. We've talked about membership right. Now we need to support by helping us to canvass our new health of staff, newly employed staff to I think we have to so we first take the report, then after the report we entertain questions and answers so that everything will go together. I don't want to waste our time. So I will want hand over the mic to before I hand over the mic to the treasurer, I have my own the management report here. Cooperative, I want to understand the protocol. This management committee report presented at 64th annual general meeting only today, Wednesday, 19th of August 2026. I'm delighted to welcome you all to the 64th annual general meeting. It's my honor to present the management committee report financial year ended 31st December 2025. The year 2025 was one of the growth and construction for our society. Of members, management and staff, we have recorded significant improvements across key operational indices compared to the 2024 financial year. In the 2025 financial year, we have total income of 679 billion 425 million, 679 million 425 319, and total expectation of 277.1 million. And we have a net surplus of 402.244 million. I want to appreciate the entire executive and management committee for their unwavering support, dedication, and foresight throughout the year. Your collective leadership has been instrumental to the successes recorded. I cannot but also commend the effort of our senior coordinators and other stakeholders. I am very confident that with unity and hard work, year 2026 will be a better and more rewarding year for our society. General administration, the site has been run by the following elected officers. Though this administration we only spent 4 months in year 2025. Last year was our election year. We have the new executive committee that are running the administration as listed in the report. And also the strategy committee and the standing committee. General administration. Yeah. we remain committed to prioritizing staff welfare as a key driver of productivity. And during the period, salaries, allowances, and bonuses were duly and promptly paid. We also gave back financial assistance during the first period and other critical times in line with our welfare policy. As I've said now earlier, we also commenced the payment of leave bonus to our members of staff. Capacity building. In response to contemporary economic realities, this administration places strong emphasis on continuous training and retraining of staff, management, and members in line with the fifth principle of cooperative society. During the periodic review, management approved and sponsored 1 executive member and 6 staff members for a 3-month certificate course in cooperative management at the Lagos State Cooperative Federation Training and Development Center. The executive approved this considering the strategic value of the training to staff capacity and society operations. In last week, that's Lagos State Cooperative Federation, we also have a training arm, training and development institute. So we send members and members of society to different kind of post training there. The also management successfully organized the 17th edition. 60 members that were due for retirement approved charges. In line with the present economic realities, the following charges and fees of society were reviewed and approved with commencement from 1st April 2020. Initially, you know, when you admit society, many of those days, they will maybe we pay 15 naira. They will issue receipt for us with membership. Later, it is just for us, maybe 500. That cannot will be sufficient enough. So as at 1st of April 2026, entrance fee has been reviewed to 2,000 then, deductible from source. 500 partial saving. Partial withdrawal from saving. Hello. Initially, any form of withdrawal from savings may be statutory or voluntary. The only amount we charge is 2,000 naira, regardless of the amount you are collecting as a withdrawal. And the bylaw or the cooperative laws stated that for closure of accounts, withdrawal from savings attract 5% administrative charges. But our society, we have not been using that rate. We only charge 2,000 naira flat rate. Compared to other society, who and confirm, who and verify, they will charge 5% on withdrawals. That's closure of account, either partial or voluntary or statutory or total closure. So for partial withdrawal, we are charging 1% of amount withdrawn. Voluntary withdrawal from savings attract 2% administrative charges. The statutory withdrawal from savings attract 1% only. Then we have some of our members that are requesting for reference letter or institution letter to embassies. So that one has been increased to 5,000 naira. $25 dividend payment. We are pleased to report that your 2025 dividend payment has been successfully completed. since February 2026. If you have anyone that is still having issue with the dividend, maybe you have not received yours, please, as I've said earlier on, see your coordinator, or you can see any member of the ESCOs after the program. In the course of the year, we have made some kind of a strategic upgrade and enhancement on this facility that we are in now. During the period, and the objective was to reposition our hall as a preferred venue for social events, for social or corporate and religious events in the Khartoum and its environs. I have to report that in the course of the year, we will observe that we have some new places here, the window blind, both the down floor and the upper floor. And you can also see that the chair you are sitting on, they are newly bought. And we also have the banquet table. This just to make this place more attractive to our clients and our customers. And we also have about 2 generators to power to power this place, so that there won't be any disruption in the course of any event. Anthony Agboji Ultramodern Office Complex. We also have a office suite there, which is 100% occupied. We have new constructed Oladipo Shopping Complex at Rasulere. That's Pushimo Street. How many of us are from Surulere here? How many of us know Pushimo Street? So definitely you'll be seeing that gigantic building there. Yeah, it belongs to a society. And we still have some office spaces left and shops left for rentage. No, we are not selling them. So we have a manager there, from Monday to Friday. I mean the low estate. As part of the estate that society is the one at Agadangba. We have an estate at Agadangba. Half lot of land, about 92 half lot of land have been sold and allocated. So we are just imploring all lucky beneficiaries to please move to the site, because as I speak now, we only have 2 artists that have commenced building of block there. So we want others to please move to the site and let's develop that place. We don't want it to be like our previous estate at Ikokota and Ayobo, Italy. Because after a number of years, if that place is not developed, or if the allotors refuse to take physical possession of those plot of land, they might resort to revoking those land and sell to those that are ready to develop the land, our members that are ready to develop the land. And that's what we have been doing in those 2 places that I mentioned, Ikokota and Etele, Ayobo. So please, if you are here and you are one of the beneficiaries of that Agadangba land, please go and take full physical possession. And if you need any assistance from the cooperative, from the society, please you can contact us. Same goes for Mojoda land. We also have another land at Mojoda in Nekwe. How many of us know Mojoda in Nekwe? So we have a parcel of land and estate there. So also fully subscribed, and we'll be trying to do one of those things then that will make it comfortable for our members to start there. Alade Market Modern Shopping Complex. For those that are very familiar with AKETE, Allen Avenue and Alade Market, there's a place called Alade Market. The society have also procured 2 spaces, shop spaces there under construction. And what we intend doing with that one is also have a kind of mat, the one we have inside the announcer. So we want to also replicate that, so that it will be fully owned by society, where we can sell. Because in that outside there, we have restrictions, a lot of restrictions there. Only and what I let them be. But I pay it one so I leave the original committee, woman and key, or quality up or a venue. In conclusion, I give all glory to the Almighty God for His grace, His guidance and protection upon our society thus far. And I pray for His continued blessings and prosperity in the years ahead. As we convene for this 64th annual general meeting, I decided to connect and appreciate our invited guests, stakeholders, our revered board of elders, the management committee, and all our esteemed competitors for their unwavering loyalty, commitment, and addition to the growth of the AKETE Mainland Cooperative Multipurpose Limited since inception to date. And once again, I want to warmly welcome us to this 4th annual meeting. And as I said earlier on, I pray that our vision will be fruitful, progressive, and impactful. I want to thank some of our guys from local government that have been very supportive to make sure that this society, they show concern, and that's why we have them this year. Please round of applause for some of our guys here. We have Mrs. Bolanle Abudaboro here, the council treasurer from Iba. We have Mrs. Sherifat Atinuke Motara, council treasurer, Lily. And we have the representative of the council manager of Otuagori yesterday. And because of her busy schedule, she has sent someone to come and represent here, and that is Mrs. Wenu Olamide, represented by Ms. Senami Victoria Travi. Yeah, we also even the Mrs. Dada. You are welcome, man. God bless you. I'm money at the one. Yeah, probably before the end of the program, we also expecting the council treasurer and council manager of the Kotu. They are our landlord, and even the chairman. We have sent our vision to them, and we're expecting them. And also the council treasurer and the chairman of Otuagori, they promised to be here. Maybe they are still on their way. So thank you all, and God bless you all. Have a wonderful session.
A round of applause for the president. To also add, we have the representative of Lasako Insurance here, Mrs. Oluwatoyin Awotade. Please stand up for recognition. Mrs. Adoronko Buja, Mr. Leketi Dani. Also, we have Mr. Boyega Alaka from the Nation newspaper in our midst. Treasurer is report.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Permit me to stand on a well-established protocol. Financial report for the year ended 31st of December, and it's annual general meeting. It is my distinct honor and privilege to present the audited report and financial statement of AKETE Mainland Cooperative Multipurpose Society Limited for the year ended 31st of December 2025. The report provides a comprehensive overview of the society operation and highlights our financial performance, the income and expenditure, assets, liabilities, and overall financial position of the year under review. The financial statements were prepared in accordance with applicable cooperative laws and accounting standards, that they present a true and fair view of the statement of affairs of the Great Society. I am pleased to report that the financial year just completed witnessed a significant improvement in the Society financial performance compared with the results recorded in year 2024 financial year. The 2025 year ended with a report of surplus of 402,244,322 naira per 93 kobo, against the surplus of 384,326,604 naira per 22 kobo in 2024. However, this was impacted by the management committee informal investment decision and prudent financial management. The return generated from all the society's investments during 2025 financial year contributed significantly to the total income and overall surplus recorded for the year under review. There was a growth of membership shares value during the year. Highlight of income and expenditure account for the year 2025. The total income of 679,425,398 naira 0.6 kobo was realized, while the sum of 277,100,075 naira 0.13 kobo was recorded as expenditure during the year 2025. Thus, this leaves a net surplus of 402,422 naira 93 kobo. The total income of 679,425,386.06 kobo was realized as at the end of financial year 31st of December 2025, as against the sum of 651,001,372 realized in 2024, which represents an increase of 27,494,025 naira 0.41 kobo. The total recorded at the end of the year 5 stood at 277,180,075 naira 0.13 kobo, as against the sum of 67,604,768 naira 0.43 kobo recorded in the year 2024, represented an increase of 9,576,306 naira 0.70 kobo due to general increase in operating and overhead. Highlight of statement of financial position for the year 2024. Member savings account balance as at 31st of December 2025 stood at 10,337,889 naira 0.30 kobo. The profile showed that members saved a total sum of 2,015,725,029 naira 0.7 kobo during the year. This amount represents an increase of 639,330,240 naira 0.22 kobo over the previous year's figure 1,376,394,784 naira 0.85 kobo. Members withdrew the sum of 503,901,741 naira 0.70 kobo in 2025, as against the sum of 507,180,968 naira 0.56 kobo in 2024, which represents a decrease of -2%. 3,279,227 naira point 39 kobo, or less than -1%. This can be viewed in Appendix 4. Members' loan account. I wish to report that members' indebtedness to the society as at December 2025 was 8,868,988 naira point 48 kobo. During the period, the sum of 4,730,656,082 naira was granted as loan to members. The sum of 3,564,884,696 naira point 29 kobo was repaid by members during the period under review. The figure represents an increase of 34,047,976 naira point 91 kobo over the sum of 3,530,836,719 naira point 38 repaid in 2024. Details can also be viewed in Appendix 4B. Members' shares account. I wish to report member shares stood at 4,063,976 naira point 66 kobo, which was invested in fixed deposit account and sales of commodity. The sum of 16,627,133 naira point 56 kobo was paid as shared dividend during the year under review. Statement of assets and liabilities. The total asset of the society as at 31st of December 2025 stood at 12,832,410,734 naira point 16 kobo. Fixed asset is 2,603,942,818 naira point 81 kobo, while the current asset is 10,228,467,950 naira point 5 kobo. The current liabilities for the amounted to 521,885,911 naira point 9 kobo. The net worth of the society as of December 2025 is 12,310,524,823 naira point 7 kobo. Details can be viewed in Appendix back of the page. Disposal of surplus. The net surplus of 402,244,322 naira point 93 kobo was recorded for 2025 financial year. The highlight of the appropriation are as follows. Reserve fund 100,561,081 naira point 73 kobo. Education fund 10,056,108 naira point 7 kobo. Members dividend 246,627,134 naira point 12 kobo. Honorarium 20 million. Provision for AGM 25 million. Conclusion. The cooperative society remained financially stable throughout the year. On behalf of the management, I appreciate all members for their continued support and cooperation. We remain committed to prudent financial management and sustainable growth. I thank you all for your kind intention and opportunity given to me to serve as the treasurer of this great society. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Treasurer. That's the Treasurer's report, as given by the Treasurer himself.
Please, we should take note. We want you all to subscribe to our social media handles. You see, to that delegate tag with you. see all our social media and everything. We want you all to subscribe to it so that we can boost our member from there. Thank you.
Thank you. The next report to be presented now is the Supervisory Committee report. I want to hand over the mic to the chairman of the Supervisory Committee to give the report.
Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, I want to welcome you to this first edition of our 64th project meeting. Without wasting much of our time, we still want to stand on the established existing protocol that has been laid. I present the Supervisory Committee report to the members of the AKETE MAINLAND Cooperative Multipurpose Society Limited at the 64th Annual General Meeting. The Supervisory Committee, in accordance with the provisions of the Nigerian Cooperative Societies Act, CAP C18, laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004 as amended, the Lagos State Cooperative Societies Law, the Societies Bylaws, and applicable financial reporting and regulatory guidelines, is pleased to present its report on the activities and oversight functions performed for the financial year ended 31st December 2025. In discharging our statutory responsibilities, we conducted periodic examinations of the Society's books of accounts, financial records, internal control systems, operational activities, and compliance with applicable laws and regulations. Our review included an assessment of the annual financial statement prepared by the management for the year ended 31st December 2025. Management's responsibilities. Management is responsible for the preparation and fair presentation of the Society's financial statements in accordance with the applicable reporting, operative laws, and regulatory requirements. These responsibilities include establishing internal control systems, safeguarding the Society's and detecting select accounting policies, and making reasonable accounting estimates where necessary. Supervisory Committee's responsibilities. It's our responsibility. Our responsibility is to independently review the financial and operational activities of the societies and express our opinion on whether the financial statement presents a true and fair view of the society's affairs based on our It's our responsibility to independently review the financial and operational activities of the societies and express our opinion on whether the financial statements present a true and fair view of the society's affairs based on our oversight procedures. Our review is conducted in accordance with the provisions of the Cooperative Society Law, the Society's bylaws, and accepted governance and supervisory practices. Opinion. Based on our examination and the information made available to us, we are of the opinion that the accompanying financial statement presents fairly in all material respects the financial position of AKETE MAINLAND Cooperative Multipurpose Society Limited as at 31st December 2025 and its financial performance and cash flows for the year ended. In accordance with the applicable accounting policies and relevant cooperative laws and regulations. Compliance. We further confirm to the best of our knowledge, the Society maintains satisfactory records and operated substantially in compliance with the provisions of the Nigerian Cooperative Societies Act, the Lagos State Cooperative Societies Law, the Societies Bylaw, and other applicable regulatory and governance requirements during the year under review. Sign. Oladijilawa Olawe, the chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, the chairman of the Finance Committee. Now, we've ordered the Management Committee report. We've had the financial reports, and we have also the Supervisory Committee report. It's now time for us to ask questions, make observation if there is any. I want to give room for 5 people. I'm seeing one hand here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. So, madam, please come forward. Your name and your zone.
Okay, so my question is, I just joined about a year ago and I brought in somebody else again. But my complaint is, this person, apart from the very first month that the cooperative deducted the money, every other month, this person had to be the one to remit the money himself. He doesn't like it and he wants to leave. I'm the one still pulling him back that no. My mommy did this before she retired. I have joined and I brought you in. So please, what can be done about that?
Thank you very much. Maybe let other people ask that question then. Number 2. Okay, maybe if you want to ask questions, those people that have identified, please come outside here. Yes, okay, please. Your name and your zone.
Yeah, look, my name is Aria. I want to ask, when the president was saying commercially sort of local government, Aria Gobaba Tunde is my name. I want to ask her, when you were saying the percentage of the loan, apparently I see there will be an increase on the interest. So I want to ask, the present deduction that is going on, will the increase be in addition to that?
Noted.
Good afternoon, Chairman. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Oye Isaiah. I'm General Hospital Egypt. I'm from General Hospital Jeddah. I want to ask a question. As a member cooperative, if one retired from the service, is the person still have share cooperative properties, or when you retire, bye-bye to? That's my question.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Adam Tobias. Please, my own observation, just an observation. Instead of printing the secretary's report or the minutes, we're supposed to have the printout or a print of the financial
contribution is for a purpose. And I am heartedly that because you are members of this cooperative has made most of us to be a landlord or a pre-landlord, because we've been able to get some money to get a roof on our head. So if this our contribution, monthly contribution is being deducted, all because we are on loan, then how can we have as much as review in our mind before our retirement? That's number one. Number two, the transportation of commodities from Alagomeji to our own access. You know, there was a time this bridge at Yamaha was not made. But now that the bridge has been made, we find it difficult. Even if we want to patronize our mats at Alagomeji, we find it difficult to move it from that axis to the other axis. So I don't know if it is possible for our cooperative to be able to have probably a shuttle or something that can transport our commodity, bought commodity from that axis, either close to our place or something. Please, I plead that the cooperative management should please look into that. Now, another question I want to ask is, if you are not a civil servant, and you want to be this, you want to be the member of this cooperative, how can you go about it? You find out that many cooperatives cannot meet up, and they cannot be equalized with EKO AKETE, and that is why the credibility is given to EKO AKETE among all other cooperatives. And they've been coming to me, and you can see that many of the members of the other side of the cooperative are now joining EKO AKETE cooperative. Kudos to EKO AKETE cooperative management. Then another thing I want to suggest, for the easy accessibility of those people that are just joining, I don't know if it is possible. Probably our coordinator in our respective zones can come together with these new members in their own locality and familiarize themselves, and then they can get reports from them, and then they can give you what, and you share your you can share knowledge with them through our coordinator. I'll be so glad and I'll be so happy if all this point is highly looked into, and we continue to flourish more and more. EKO AKETE Mainland Cooperative, kudos to you. Thank you very much for the opportunity to meet you. Looking forward to see you next year. God bless.
Good morning, sir. I'm Mrs. Folashade Busari from Shomoli Local Government. It's an appeal I want to make. I'm one of those that are living in Igbokuta Estate. In fact, I just parked in there about 3 months ago. My observation there, that's what I want to say, please. My name is Busari Folashade from Shomoli Local Government. That when we enter the estate, the road is not good. Then the place my house is, the place is very, I'm sorry to say that, the place is not good. The place, they have high hill, omi òkè ní ibẹ̀ yẹn. But the tí mọ́tò bá ń gbé nǹkan bọ̀ láti Ìwó lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn, kò kì í easy fún, kò ní lè gòkè. So mo dẹ̀ feel there are many unfinished projects lọ́nà ọbẹ̀ yẹn gan lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọ̀dọ̀ mi. Mo ti ń bóyá àti gbé nǹkan wá síbẹ̀ ló ń jẹ́ káwọn people yẹn stop project yẹn. Last month, mo l'accident níbẹ̀ yẹn gan, Ọlọ́run ló yọ mí. Mo wà ní Márúwá, mo fi ń gbé nǹkan lọ síbẹ̀. Bí Márúwá yẹn ṣe gun òkè yẹn, òkúta kankan ta padà sẹ́yìn, oṣù àjọ ṣubú. Láǹgọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn wà níbẹ̀ yẹn. Márúwá gò lè dìde, talkless of èmi, tí nǹkan yẹn tó wọ́lú mi, mo ṣe nọ́ọ̀sì ailment yẹn. So I want to appeal to the cooperative. If there's anything you can do to that place, please, I appeal to you. Thank you.
Good morning,
is Adebayo Aduni Kelye from Agbado Okeodo. I want to stand on the established protocol to greet all our leaders. I want to a leader that have made sacrifice in making this cooperative to stand and to continue till now, and I believe it will continue. But at the same time, I want to make a contribution because of the love that I have for this cooperative. And I want this cooperative to withstand any challenges and to survive in years to come. So I want to contribute something SWOT analysis. Mini XWOT. When you talk of AKETE, we have many strengths that we can talk about, like capacity building. When you talk of training, seminar, AKETE has invested a lot, which I say kudos to our leaders. So I want us all together to say kudos to our leaders for that. They have invested a lot, and when you talk of infrastructure, building also, they have invested a lot. But at the same time, I would not want us to look away from our